Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I did this foundation routine for you guys. If you're wondering what's on my eyes right now, I did film this video, this makeup look, and I don't know which one's going up first, but they will both be going up. But today's video I just focused it on my foundation routine and what I use and like just like my routine. So if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's just get into the video. Okay, so the first thing I want to tell you guys is that my skin is dry. I have no oils coming in at all. Since my skin is dry, I always have to hydrate it with some type of moisturizer. I'll go in with this hydrating serum. I'm just gonna pump out just like 3 pumps and spread it all over my skin. Even if you have oily skin or combination skin, like any skin in general, you should always moisturize because it's healthy for the skin. Okay, so the next step is very important. You always have to prime your skin, no matter what. Priming, it helps prevent the makeup from coming off throughout the day, and it also creates a barrier between your skin and the foundation. What I have here is the NYX Angel Veil, and this is from the drugstore. It's really good. If you have oily skin, you can go in with something mattifying, or if you have dry skin like me, you can go in with something moisturizing. And I go in with about like a little bit more than that. Usually for me, I don't really put primer on like the outsides of my face. I just put it on the middle, like my T-zone. That was a little bit much. I grab way too much. So I just spread that in my T-zone because that's where I find my foundation comes off easily, mostly like my nose area. And then I rub the rest outwards towards the sides of my face. Okay, for foundation, I really love my Vanish stick foundation from Hourglass. It's one of my favorite stick foundations. And then if I want something like liquid and something to last all day, I'll go in with L'Oreal Pro Matte. But for today, I'm going to be using the Hourglass stick foundation. I like to work in sections because, I don't know, I don't like to draw it all over my face and then blend it out. That way I feel like it dries out fast. So I'm just going to go in with a couple of stripes right here. You don't need a lot of this because it's really full coverage and a little bit goes a long way. This brush I'm using is a Morphe M439. I find that stick foundations work best with kabuki brushes, and then liquid foundations I usually go on with a beauty blender. Kabuki brushes also save a lot of time if you're in a rush. All you have to do is like rub it in real quick and you're good to go. But I'm going to be pressing in my foundation because I don't want like streak marks or anything like that. So stick foundations are really nice because if you need more coverage in some areas, you can just boom, blend it out, and you have more coverage. I always take it in my ears as well because we don't want like it to be a different color than our face. And drag it down your neck as well so it just fades nicely. Okay, my 2 favorite concealers of the moment would have to go to NARS, the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I have it in the shade Canal, and then the Tarte Shape Tape. I almost said Chart. The Tarte Shape Tape, and I have it in light neutral. If I want something a lot like full coverage, like glam, then I always go with my Tarte Shape Tape. And then if I want something more natural and like not as highlighted, I'll go in with this. But for today, I will go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and then I blend it out with my beauty blender. And I don't like to draw on like the triangles under the eyes and like, I mean other people can do it, but like if I do that, I just feel like there's just so much there. Like I don't want that much product on my face, you know? So I kind of just dot. I also put it down here. Not a lot of people do that, but I like to do that. Oops, sorry. I like to do that because as you like chisel out your cheekbones with contour, it creates a shadow so you have like higher cheekbones. So if I put the concealer here and highlight that part, it makes the contour be more prominent and pretty. And my beauty blender is damp. I find that that works best. Okay, for setting powder, my two favorites are Laura Mercier, the translucent, and the RCMA no color powder. If I want something more heavy duty, I go with the Laura Mercier, and then if I want something everyday and light, then I go in with the RCMA. I think I'm gonna go with RCMA today. I take my E.L.F tapered highlighting brush, I think it is. It doesn't say on the brush. Not the type of person to bake. I think it's just too much for me. Like I don't like to. So I usually just set with a brush and I press it in. I don't like swipe because it moves around the foundation underneath and the concealer. Okay, so my favorite bronzer of all time would have to be the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. As you can see, I hit pan and I need to buy a new one. My favorite brush to bronze up my skin with is the Zoeva 126 Luxe Cheek Finish brush. And I like to go like that just to see my natural shadow. And then I start right here and then I blend upward. I look like a ghost on camera, but I promise you, I don't look this white in person. But yeah, you can see it just warms up the skin a little bit. You can tell the difference. On the forehead as well. Jawline. And then I'll go in with my Morphe E18. And I'll just do my nose a little bit. What is a part of my routine is this banana powder from Australis. Also hit pan on this. I use this to clean up my contour and brighten everything up as well. So I'm just going with the E.L.F brush, the setting one I use for my setting powder, and then I'll just brighten things up. Okay, for blush, I always go for an orangey peachy tone blush. I'm not into like the whole pink thing. It looks good on other people, just for me though. Like I don't do that. So my favorite one is by Sephora, the Colorful collection, I guess, and it's in the shade So Euphoric number 15. It's really pretty peachy, and then it has like golden glitters in it a little bit. I go in with my Morphe G7. So it gives the cheeks a little bit more color, as you can see. It looks so weird without my eyebrows. I also like to put the leftover on my chin, my nose, just like everywhere, just so it matches, you know? Okay, for highlight, my favorite highlight is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. I love gold tone highlights. It just makes me feel like I'm J-Lo, even though I'm not. But a girl can dream. And the brush that I use for highlighting is the Morphe M510. It's perfect. It's perfect. It fits right there, you know? And because I'm extra, I always take it on my forehead. Also my chin. And Cupid's bow. And for my nose, I like to go in with a smaller detail brush. I'll just put it right here on the tip. That's what she said. It's cute, right? It's cute. And then I'll put it down my nose, the bridge. The brush I use is the Morphe E36. And then to melt all the powder products into the skin, I usually go in with the Mario Badescu facial spray. The rose water one is really good. Or just like using a setting spray is really nice too. The Milani Make It Last setting spray is really good. This beauty mark right here, it went away under the foundation. So I just take this brush from Real Techniques, and it's gross, but I like it. And then I take the foundation off just to bring it back. Boom. I don't even know if you can see that. There's one right here too, but I leave that. Alright, I'm gonna go finish my eye makeup and my eyebrows, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, that concludes this foundation routine. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and I will see you in my next video.